Well, the aftershocks of Britain's decision to leave the European Union are being felt here in the U.S. President Obama, as well as the two candidates battling to replace him, all weighed in on the decision on Friday. Errol Barnett is in our Washington bureau with more on that. Errol, good morning.
Good morning to you. Politicians here in America have been quick to say that Thursday's big vote won't affect the so-called special relationship between the U.S. and the U.K. But beyond that, reaction has been varied. Democrats mostly oppose the so-called Brexit, have warned about the hurdles ahead, while many Republicans have hailed the vote.
I do think that yesterday's vote speaks to the ongoing changes and challenges that are raised by globalization.
While on a trip to California, President Obama praised the efforts of his good friend Prime Minister David Cameron and vowed that ties with the UK would remain strong.
While the UK's relationship with the EU will change, one thing that will not change is the special relationship that exists between our two nations. That will endure.
A subtle change from a warning Mr. Obama offered back in April after meeting with Cameron in London.
Our focus is in negotiating with a big bloc of the European Union to get a trade agreement done. And UK is going to be in the back of the queue.
Candidates vying to replace the president had mixed reactions. In a statement, Democrat Hillary Clinton cautioned that this time of uncertainty only underscores the need for calm, steady, experienced leadership, adding the U.S. needs to pull together, not tear each other down.
I love to see people take their country back. And that's really what's happening in the United States.
Speaking at the opening of a new golf course in Scotland, Republican Donald Trump adopted the anti-immigration language of the pro-Brexit campaign, even sending out this fundraising pitch Friday, praising UK voters for reasserting control over their borders and promising, quote, "We're going to do the exact same thing on Election Day."
You're going to let people that you want into your country. And people that you don't want, or people that you don't think are going to be appropriate for your country or good for your country, you're not going to have to take.
Now, how relations between the U.S. and the U.K. will change is unclear. New agreements need to be negotiated, of course, and U.S. officials may want to make that process a bit more difficult to discourage other countries from following Britain out of the EU. Meanwhile, EU nations meeting this morning want all of this to happen quickly. Anthony?
Errol Barnett in Washington. Thanks, Errol.